It's a weird camera now, isn't it?
Where's Death Truck? Oh, did I blow up Death Truck? I blew up Death
yes,
Truck last time I played.
Yes, I remember.
Alright, let's take out the bike. I gotta go get Death Truck. Doesn't matter what I'm riding, what I'm driving. Hi, lady.
What's with the picture?
What do you mean?
For your live
We got a viewer. Is that you?
Probably. No, it's just 2 watching. All 3.
Let's go through here. Wee-haw! There you go. That counted as a stunt jump. I didn't even mean to do it. Now, when it says that I got 500 grand, does it mean I got 500 grand? There's a comment.
Yeah, it says, oh yes, I missed you. Thank you.
Wee-haw! Oh, shut up. What? I'm talking to the drivers.
GTA. Can't believe you played GTA.
Boom! Take that. Take it again. What? Sweetie, he gave me the finger.
Okay, you're lucky that's it.
No, we're not done. Where'd he go? Shut up.
Hey, it's Ron!
Is that through your...
Yeah, that's through the thingy.
That's weird.
That's through my thingy. Yeah. I think these guys are gangbangers. I shouldn't do that.
What?
I drove through a gang right in the middle. I like this car. Ooh! I need this. I need this. Thanks.
Well,
It's okay.
Know what other games you play.
I'll bring it back later. I haven't played this in ages.
I know.
Kids are always up and I can't play it in front of them too much.
No, Mel, he enjoys it too much, and it's disturbing for the others.
It's disturbing for you.
Yes, it is.
Look out! Oh, I just caught his nose. Do you see that? His nose is on the ground back there somewhere. Go to Warstock and purchase missiles, and I don't care. They're telling me to go purchase missiles and crap.
Why?
Wait, am I getting shot at, or is that the music? I can't tell what's going on right now. Oh, I gotta do something about that music. Oh, I gotta get out of the van. I gotta get out. That music's just...
You can't change
That music is awful. That music was terrible. I can't remember how to change it, so I'm just gonna do that instead. There, now I'll get back in. Maybe it's changed by now. Yeah, of course I stop traffic so I can kick it. Don't you do that with the van every now and then? Bam! Right over top and roll and physics. You see that? See how I did that? Isn't that great? Shut up.
Quite a digital footprint you're making.
I didn't
You don't mind
answer
my
that.
saying.
No, Yvonne should not play.
Yvonne's hilarious when she plays.
No, I react too much. And
Oh,
I
truck
can't
drivers always get out.
Come
on, dude.
Hold the left on the D-pad, I think. I'm gonna guess to change the radio.
Shouldn't have got out of your truck. You shouldn't have got out. Really? I run you over and you still get out?
YouTube demonetized my channel too. Fight the power.
Oh, I'm fighting the power, alright. I'm running over some truck drivers. No, I don't think so. Nope. Oh, this is just awful. It's all the same music it was last time. I haven't played this in forever. You hit my head.
No, you hit the computer with your head.
You hit my head. Everybody saw her do it.
I didn't move the computer.
She hit me in the head.
Shit, you're such a brat.
Get out of the way. What are they in my way for?
Okay.
This highway is full of rude people.
Somebody said,
Damn.
hey, Shannon, if 10 people watch a 1 hour live stream, would that count as 10 people watching? So it's 10 hours or 1
Yep.
hour?
Yep, I'm doing this because for when people watch, that counts as... That counts as watch time. I don't know. I'm gonna go run over the guy that I just stole the car
I
from.
don't like the car I drove in high school.
Where'd he go? He got run over.
Oh, shit.
I gotta run him over again. Look how fast he's running. Look, he's running to the sun. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Do you want your car back? Hey, dude, do you want your car back? Don't you want your car back? Dude!
Thoughts on the graphics of GTA?
They're awesome. This whole game is perfect. It's fantastic. I don't have to do squat. I can just run around and do what I'm doing, and everything's fine.
YouTube wants you to clickbait everyone. Let me just hate you real quick.
Okay, I think that truck either helped him get away or ran him over. I think he's part of that truck now.
Do you like being called entertainment guy or hockey guy more?
I'm not dead. That's what I want to be called right now. The guy who didn't die after he did that. I'm just gonna...
Goodness, yeah, I just saw it on my computer. I missed it when it was on the TV, and I looked down, and oh goodness.
I'm THG. No matter where I go, I'm THG. Hi, can I borrow your car? Mine fell off a bridge. I'll bring it right back.
He likes being called Shannon, because he's a human being, just like you and I.
I'll bring it right... Aw, crap. Cops are coming. Why? That's only the third car I've stolen, and they're coming already. Damn it. Oh shit, I'm in a bad corner for this. Sorry, sweetie, I tend to get foul language going when I play this. Sorry, guys. Language gets a little bit blue when I play Grand Theft. I don't know why.
Because you're talking like they talk in the video game. The language I'm talking as well.
It's fun, though.
It's disturbing.
All I did was steal a Mini. It's not like I stole a real car. It's not a real car. It's a Mini. No troublemakers in the chat yet?
No.
Aw, crap. Aw, crap.
They should absolutely put fuel for the game. That'd be awesome.
Okay, I just ran into a security guard while I was running away from the cops.
As a professional driver myself, I have to mention that your car handling skills need tad of honing yet.
Aw, geez, I haven't played this in a while. My driving is crap right now.
You drive better in the game than I do, by far.
Oh, I didn't mean to go this way. I'm sorry, officers. I meant to go away from you.
Shannon, you should never drive.
I swear they changed the map on me.
Why is the moon insanely huge?
Because video games? See, the moon's closer in video games.
Title problems. Pull over. You're upside down. Why is this car dancing? I don't think that helps.
Damn it!
What'd you do?
I didn't call Death Truck. This is all because I didn't call Death Truck.
I don't understand what happened.
I didn't call Death Truck.
Do you drive like this in real life? I guess this is how people drive in Canada.
I can't get your ride over there right now.
More aggressively. They're scary.
Wow, they won't actually bring me a truck. You guys are jerks. You're all jerks.
Merriweather, because security is a private matter. What can I do for you?
Can I get an airstrike? See, I can call mercenaries. I can get a helicopter pickup, a boat pickup, backup helicopter, and ammo drop.
What's the difference between a helicopter pickup and the backup helicopter?
If I'm already driving if I'm already flying a helicopter and I need backup.
Do they pick you up from the
Call back soon.
Or...
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll call who I actually have to call.
Well, see, they can't see Shadow. Somebody said pat Shadow for me. He's actually laying right
Shadow's
next to me.
right here. Off the camera.
Morse Mutual. We're here to help.
He's right next to me, and then Bear's right next to him.
Okay.
Alright. I gotta get home. First I gotta go fight some people.
Fight some people? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go for a little run. And I'm gonna hop while I'm running, because I'm happy right now, because I'm not dead. What, that I'm not dead?
Oh, it's Death Truck, the name of the game.
Death Truck's the name of Death Truck, and he's waiting for me at home. I didn't have Death Truck. I can't call it GTA 5 because they'll demonetize it right away.
You're a real jerk.
Oh, somebody wants
Those
to
guys
know
are from like a
your
gang or
favorite
something, so I can't
episode
remember.
from The Office.
Yeah, those guys have guns. I really shouldn't have bumped into them like that. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, crap. Run faster, blue suit, green hair dude. Oh, car truck. Car truck. What the hell are you posing like that for? Have some dignity. She had no dignity. She's just sticking her butt out like that. That was terrible. I gave her her dignity back by running her over. What? I help people with things like dignity. Like this guy. He has the indignity of driving a car truck, so I'm relieving him of it.
Somebody says your jersey's beautiful. What one are you wearing? Oh,
Pittsburgh.
that one.
Because Pittsburgh Reese's.
Yeah. It's the weird one.
It's the stadium.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it says thanks for the Caps Winter Classic jersey. I love it.
Oh, yes, no problem.
Will you be getting Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't know what that is.
It's a zombie western. So I don't think that's up your alley, sweetie. Oh, motorcycles, they're not real. Here you go. Whoops. Not real, sorry. Not real.
The Ducks are choking in the game. Penguins scored 2 more goals.
Oh, wow, that's because I posted that Jari video? So he played like crap while I was
You're
posting the
missing a
video?
good game.
Just don't tell anybody. I'm driving to Death Truck. I will get to Death Truck. Okay, now I can call my mechanic.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
At the same time. It's not the same.
What's
It's on
that
the way.
say?
Driving and talking on the phone.
That's why I didn't do it.
No, good job. Wait for you to be in the seat.
Why are there cops? Why are there cops? Why are there cops? All I did was stop. I didn't hit anybody. I didn't punch anybody. I stole this car a while ago. It's totally okay. 9/10 of the law and all that. Ownership is 9/10 of the law. So I'm 90% right. They're idiots. And I've forgotten the map, so getting away sucks. Okay, wait. Stop. Stop. I'm talking to myself. It's just one of those things I do.
We have a lot of people on here that want you to get to the courthouse.
Bam! And I got away. Now I gotta call my mechanic again.
Okay.
Is somebody gonna call the cops again? He's talking to his mechanic. Driving a stolen car.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Now, I'm getting out of the car, and I'm just gonna hang out like a normal person. I'm just gonna skip.
Oh, what are you gonna do, Shannon?
I'm gonna skip.
No, you're gonna do something stupid, aren't you?
I'm sorry.
Shannon,
I'm sorry.
Shannon.
I'll get back to it then.
I'm not starting any trouble, I promise. Whoops.
Oh, Shannon.
Whoops. Whoops. She's a doppelganger for the other one. What?
The language in this game is just horrible.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just pacing nervously while I wait for my truck.
No, you're not, Shannon.
I'm pacing nervously while I wait for my truck.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll help you out.
Shannon.
I'm trying to find the help her up button. Where's she running to? I'm trying to apologize. People are so rude. Look how rude she's being. Look at this. I'm trying to be nice.
Somebody wants to know how much money you have. I don't,
Oh,
because it shows you
jeez.
how much money you have now on there.
I don't know. I don't remember how to check my money.
Somebody wants to know if you've watched Game of Thrones.
Ugh, no.
You haven't watched any of it? I thought you watched some of it. It's
I watched a
horrible.
couple episodes of season 1. I watched enough.
I don't understand why people like it. I don't get it. Somebody wants to know if you're doing another SPHL video.
Where's
soon.
Death Truck? Yeah, I'm planning on doing one tomorrow. It's just been such a mess lately. There's Death Truck, Death Truck, Death Truck, Death Truck. Why'd he leave it all the way over there? Somebody's gonna take it. Wait, how far away is it? I gotta borrow somebody's car to get to it, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Somebody still wants to know your favorite episode of The Office.
Why do you even exist?
Seriously? Seriously. Seriously. This is... Seriously. The one where they go out on calls and he makes Dwight's face bang into the back of the seat headrest. That's amazing. So again, I'm going to pick up my truck, and as I'm getting to it, the cops are coming. Because of course they are.
Shannon, are you a Harry Potter fan?
Okay, now they're just trolling. Get out.
Kenny or South Park?
Why are they shooting at me already?
I got you. You're covered. Stop.
I don't remember the cops being this shooty the last time I played.
Who's this asshole?
I got suspect last seen headed south.
Shut up. I'm trying to get away from the cops.
He only likes Twilight, guys.
It's easier to get away from cops on foot. This game sets an unrealistic expectation. Run faster. Oh, for God's sake. Great, now I gotta run down the highway. Now I gotta jump this part of the highway. Now I gotta jump this part of the highway. Shut up. Screw you all? What the hell kind of cop are you? I want to be a dancer. I didn't want to do this anyways.
I don't
Screw
think he's
you
gonna answer my
all.
question. He's not very good at answering questions right now.
Can't.
He's
Trying.
being all crazy.
Any episode where Dwight and Jim are fighting.
I don't know which question he asked. Let's see.
Was it the one about the office?
I don't know. Hold on. Oh, no. Letterkenny or South Park.
Letterkenny.
Agreed. Have you watched The Ranch?
Oh, I hate the ranch. It's really bad. God's sake. Now, can I get my truck?
What is your favorite animated movie, if you have one?
Transformers, 1986. Okay, now I don't even know where I am. I don't know what's going on. You know, I probably should have learned the map before I did a live stream. Okay, now I'm gonna call my mechanic, and I'm just gonna stand still. I'm gonna tell him I need my truck brought to me, not within 6 blocks of me, but
What
to
you need,
me.
boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. It's on the way.
Okay, it has to be on the way, because if it's not, I'm gonna lose my mind. Gonna lose my mind. Not gonna bug the portly looking gentleman coming directly at me. Totally not gonna bug him. Nope. Nope, not gonna bug him at all.
Well, somebody wants to know if you've seen Jessica Jones.
I love Jessica Jones.
Excuse me?
Nope. I'm not gonna bug him. Nope. Okay, I was a good boy. I've been good, I've waited. Oh, there it is. Oh, Death Truck. Death Truck, we're together at last.
If
Oh.
you're on the wrong side of the truck, what's up with that? Somebody wants to know if you're in a private lobby.
Absolutely, I go solo online, because people online tend to be shooty and stabby.
Keep shooting and stabbing.
Yeah, see, I don't need people helping me be shooty and stabby. Okay, now let's find the part of the city where I can blow everybody up. Well, not really, but I can pretend I do.
Somebody wants to know what TV shows do you watch and are going to review.
I watch The Flash. We watch Doctor Who. We watch Letterkenny. I want to watch Penny Dreadful. I've never seen it. I've fallen behind on Gotham by about a year. And anytime I try to watch it, Lee's a bad guy now, and I just don't. I don't have an appetite for Lee as a bad guy. It just doesn't work for me. I'm tired of everybody that. There's something with Jim Gordon's man junk that turns women evil, because every woman he touches becomes evil. So Jim Gordon's man junk is the actual villain in Gotham. At some point, Batman's gonna have to punch him right in the crotch. But Batman's like a 12-year-old kid on the show, and so he can't punch Jim in the crotch.
You'll have to remember that.
Well, it is. It's man junk.
Oh, okay. Have you watched Westworld?
No, but I've wanted to. Westworld's one of those ones where I've wanted to as well. Because, you know, robots and westerns, that all works really well.
Somebody says, new subscriber, love both your channels.
Awesome. Get out of my way!
Have you watched the new X-Files?
I watched the episode that was really disturbing and wrong from last year, and everybody said, oh, that's just a joke episode, you can't take that one serious. And I'm like, no, a series with 13 episodes doesn't have a joke episode in the middle, and it was stupid. So I watched the original X-Files, and every time I watched the original X-Files, it was something stupid, so I stopped. Sort of like MacGyver, the original MacGyver. Every time I watched it was the same episode.
Lucy always had a gum wrapper.
Yeah, but every time I watched a full episode, I'd go, alright, this time I'm actually going to watch MacGyver. It was the exact same episode. It was really weird.
What are you playing?
PlayStation 4. Oh god, I'm going out into the country.
Favorite band / artist?
We would agree it's Tool. Although I would also give Rammstein a very close second or first. Okay, now I'm going up the coast.
Favorite comedians?
Comedians. I like Whitney Cummings, proving I don't just dislike female comedians. The best way to tell, though, with me is, do they work relatively clean? Are they genuinely funny, or do they just think they're funny? And do they tell relatable humor, the kind of thing that most of us can relate to? Like John Panette. John Panette was the greatest comedian in history, and he told basically the same comic routine for a decade, but it was so funny you wanted to watch it over and over again. Even though he just talked about being hungry and going skiing and wearing a suit while he went skiing, and him eating Italian food is like the greatest bit in comedy history. It's just perfect. That's why when I watch Amy Schumer, I get it kind of twitchy. She's terrible.
She absolutely is. Her timing is horrible.
And the part that bothers me is she can be a good comedian, but she's lazy.
Yes.
It's lazy humor. It's like, I'm gonna talk about my crotch for 2 hours. Oh, okay. Like, I didn't find Eddie Murphy particularly funny in his heyday either.
No.
So, again, it's not sexist. I didn't think Eddie Murphy was particularly funny. Richard Pryor, screamingly funny. Richard Pryor was very, very funny. Offensive, but funny. George Carlin, extremely funny. And then usually left you with something to think about at the end of the day, like you wanted that. Sorry, Death Truck.
Game over at Anaheim 5-3 down.
Death Truck, get out of the way, Death Truck. Sorry, Death Truck, get out of the way. Death Truck coming through. Death Truck. Death Truck, sort of forgot what I was for a minute there. Death Truck.
Favorite Canadian actor, actress.
I wish Chris Pine was Canadian, because he's awesome. Same with Chris Evans. What? Chris Pine is awesome. He's James T. Kirk for a new generation. Favorite actress? You know what? I'd go with Cindy Sampson right now, and nobody'd know who that is. And she's in that TV show Private Eyes that you've never watched, and she played. She was the one that Dean settled down with on Supernatural. She was Lisa. He settled down with her for an episode, and then stopped settling down with her because he didn't feel like it. She's probably She's also really hot, but I learned today I'm not supposed to say hot because apparently it's culturally insensitive to call women hot. I don't understand how that's culturally insensitive. Anyway, favorite actor? Jensen Ackles isn't Canadian. He should be. Can we make Jensen Ackles Canadian and then I don't have to make this decision? He's dreamy. Am I wrong? His lip syncing of Eye of the Tiger, it's fantastic. It's a thing of wonder.
So he says, if you're piece of download Steam and GTA and join the GOJ server, it's like a million other in one game with no cops.
My computer can probably handle it. I don't know if Yvonne can. Because I'm on my computer a lot. And that would put me on there even more.
Really play video games much. He doesn't really kind of.
No. Not like I used to. I used to play this at the end of every day at my other job for probably an hour to 2 hours. Because I needed to cool down, so I would drive around and shoot people.
Thoughts on Capitol Stadium Series jerseys?
It's a piece of crap. That is one of the worst jerseys in history. They could have just gone to Walmart and bought a different jersey and nobody would have said anything.
What movies are you looking forward to watching?
Why did I jump out of Death Truck?
I don't know.
Oh, I knocked the door off. I'm
do?
sorry, Death Truck. I'm sorry, honey. Sweetie, can I climb back into Death Truck? I can. What am I looking forward to this year?
Movies.
All the Marvel movies. Very excited about the Marvel movies. And of course the new Star Wars movie. We're both excited about Kenobi now. This woman swore at me. I don't think that was very nice. I was just driving backwards with one door onto the highway. and she had to be nasty about it. Where are you going? We're going to discuss this, lady
Favorite
friend.
Canadian band / artist.
Anybody who's not Trooper. Or BTO. Or Kim Mitchell. Aren't you gonna keep talking, lady? What, you got anything clever to say there, pal?
Should the Leafs trade Marner?
No. The Leafs don't need to really trade out. See, the Leafs need to trade either Bozak or JVR. I don't think they need to trade both, and I think they might to try to fix their blue line. I don't think they need to trade both, though. I would keep JVR. But yeah, Marner's not going anywhere. Marner's fantastic. Sorry. I just didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh, he flew nice. He flew nice. Wasn't that fun? Did you see that? Wasn't that fun?
No, I'm kind of not watching.
How can you not watch?
Oh, shoot.
This game's fun. Look. Boom! Oh, look. This guy's out for a jog.
No.
Oh, lady's out for a jog. I'm gonna make her run faster.
Death Truck needs to be repaired.
I think Death Truck needs to kill some more people. What? See? Now he's driving faster. I motivate people.
What about if the Leafs traded Kadri?
Oh, they won't trade Kadri. Kadri's their sandpaper up front. I may not like Kadri, but he's the sandpaper they've got. You get rid of Kadri, you're softer than butter. At least Kadri kind of keeps teams from running guys over, kind of, sort of, as much.
He wants to know how you're doing on your hours.
I don't know, but this is going to help. Let's see how far I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I don't know any other words, so I'm just gonna sing anyhow. Oh, I hurt myself on that one. Got a concussion. I should be wearing a full face cage in here. She totally lit me off while I was running her over with my death truck. What? She did. Like, I don't understand why somebody would let me off while I'm running them over with death truck. I'm running you over with death truck. Don't let me off, or you'll get run over again. That's what death truck is for. It's for this.
Shannon doesn't have a bad singing voice.
Yeah, oh, I do. I don't have a good one either. I don't have any singing voice. You guys are just used to Tim and Sid singing it, so you're used to other guys who can't sing it either.
It's on the rumors Super Rebel will be moved to the Western Conference.
The Rangers would be insane. I wouldn't part with Zuccarello. Pardon me? What was that, sir? Do you have something to say to me there, sir? Anything? Anything? Come on. No, you were saying something about me and my mother having some kind of a fornical relations? Was that not what I heard, or was it follicle? What? Oh, look what the truck's doing to you now. Oh, look at that. Right on your chin, dude. Right on your chin. See what I'm doing? Look at that. I'm humping this cart. Okay, now I'm going to get out, and I'm going to go have a little chat with him. Oh, her. Oh, alright.
Go to the beach, drive a submarine. What?
No, I gotta go up a mountain now, because cops are after me. Because I stole this car. It is one of the funniest things with this game, is you can just drive up a mountain.
Okay, here's another hockey question.
Okay.
With Corey Crawford possibly out for the rest of the year, can he go on LTIR and the Hawks make a move for Robin Leonard?
They can. I don't know if they will, but they can. Leonard would be a good move for them if Buffalo's willing to move him, and all indications seem to be that they are. Chicago will definitely do something because, yeah, you have to replace whatever Crawford's going to bring. The funny thing is, apparently Stan Bowman said it's a concussion-like syndrome or symptoms. He may not want to say if it's vertigo. Vertigo symptoms and concussion symptoms are very, very similar. So I don't know that he's necessarily denied the vertigo thing. He's probably just trying to make it go away. Because concussion sounds temporary and vertigo doesn't. So, yeah, Leonard would be a fantastic move if they could pull it off. I think Buffalo would probably want a first and a prospect for him. I can't see them letting him go for less than that. I hope that woman understands now that... I can just see her calling the cops. My car got stolen? Alright, well, we can't find him. He's coming down the mountain. Lady, we can't find him. But that's him right there. Yeah, we're gone. I've actually stolen a car, drove up the mountain, and then the cops give up, and I've drove past them on the way down very slowly, and they don't even start coming after me or go, wait, is that the car that just drove up the mountain that we chased? No, nothing. Nothing. The cops in this game are beyond ridiculous, and it's great.
Is Grabner worth first rounder to a playoff team?
Grabner, you got to be careful because you get goals, you get no assists, and I don't know if that's something that he can. And I said at the start of the year I thought that he wouldn't play as well. He's played very, very well. I was wrong with that, but that's with the Rangers. You don't know if that's going to translate to another team. You could have a Thomas Vanek where he has a great run going, gets moved to the wrong team, and then it just falls apart for him. I don't know. He'll get moved. I don't know if he's worth a first, but he'll get a decent return at the deadline if they move him. But I don't know that the Rangers are going to be selling at the deadline. I think the Rangers are going to be buying him.
Mrs. Hampton's Edge.
You're insane.
I don't know if I have the money for that.
Thoughts on Hoffman to Vancouver?
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I want Hoffman in Vancouver. Hey, if the next team to rip off the Ottawa Senators is Vancouver, sign me up. I am all over that. We'll give up Ballard and a first. We don't even have Ballard. I don't know. Offer them anything. I don't care. Tell them it's a different Vanek. It's Thomas Vanek Jr. and he's actually 19 and it's just a mistake at NHL.com and on the ice it's not who it looks like it is. And whatever you got to do, whatever the Canucks have to do to get a Hoffman, do it, but not Besser, Horvat, Pettersson, or first round draft pick.
How much can the Habs have for
Plekanec isn't going to get you much at the deadline. Plekanec at this point is basically a role player. They'd have to swallow a lot of cap, and even then, I don't know how much of a return you get for him. Let me in your house. That's the biggest flaw with this game is they don't let you in the houses. If they let you in the houses to beat people up, that'd be perfect, more perfect. No, that'd be great. If you could do home invasions on this, it'd be awesome.
It's really windy out there.
Yeah, that's the gate outside.
Yeah, that startled me. Have you guys seen the movie The Post yet?
Nope. That's the one about the Washington Post.
Oh.
Before Watergate. Sets the table for Watergate.
Will you stream the trade deadline?
Oh, of course. The problem I'm going to have is I may end up working it. I've asked for that day off. I did. I applied for that day off, but they're ignoring all time off requests from those things right now. I'm going to swim around in here, and then hopefully I can beat somebody up when I get out. Is there anybody here? Anybody? Anybody? See, I should be able to beat up the plants, too.
Oh,
I should be able to knock that over, and I can't. What? I'm a guy. This is a boy thing.
You fucking destroy everything.
Exactly, yes. Exactly. This game should be just all destruction.
Destroy everything.
Including myself. Look at that. I did a shoulder roll and I fell a whole story. Is walking down the road, knocking stuff over. Hopefully knocking people over.
Thoughts on the last play of the Vikings-Saints game because it bothers Yvonne. What's he talking about?
Football.
Oh.
I didn't see it. It's okay. I didn't want your car
I don't know
anyways.
what all the teams for
The Vikings are Minnesota. They're purple with the Viking horns.
I know what it looks like.
The
'cause
Saints have the
I
fleur de
went to
lis.
school that was the Vikings, so
They have the fleur de lis on the
same
Saints.
exact logo as my school did. Drew Doughty or Eric Branson?
That's a silly question.
Well, the next one's silly too. So I did a whole video on it last week.
What, on why McDavid sucks?
No, Spencer Barzal.
Oh, I did a video on that just a couple days ago.
Did I not just say that?
I even did the crappy looking thumbnail for it. People don't understand. I didn't care if the thumbnails looked crappy. I was trying to get around the fact I was getting demonetized and it was usually for thumbnails. I've totally given up now.
How is your character not exhausted and or severely hurt by now?
Whee!
Or dead?
Whee!
Shannon.
What? I'm not hitting her. Totally not hitting her.
Oh, my goodness.
What? I'm not hitting her. You don't like the violence, so I'm not hitting her.
Shannon.
You can do this with people all day, and they don't get hurt, and they don't die. It's funny. See? See how she screamed before her head hit the side of the road?
Oh, come on, Shannon. Okay.
She's all contorted. I don't let her get up. Oh, that guy ran me and her over.
What do you think of Roman Polak getting so much ice time?
No.
It's your fault I got run over, lady.
It's not your fault. She's in your way.
See?
Eh.
Oh, look, I made her face plant into the sidewalk. And again.
Oh.
And again.
Oh, Shannon.
And again. And again. Oh, don't worry, she's gonna get up. See, now she's running away. See, she's fine. See, she's Superman. Whee!
Oh, see, I think this person might know you.
Boom!
Can you do your best Tommy Wiseau impression from the room? All the time. I don't
Lisa,
understand.
I did not hit you. I did not. I did not. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't understand.
Do you know what? This is absolute truth, and she'll vouch for me. Every time I say I love you so much, what do I say after that?
And I love Lisa so much.
Every time I tell Yvonne I love her so much, I end with, and I love Lisa so much. Whoa, dude.
Oh, goodness.
What? It's the same lady.
I know.
You get mad at me for beating people up. I'm just beating a person up. She's an old lady. She's probably done by now. Look at that. She spins so nicely on the ground. Look at this. Oh, jeez. I got run over by a car. It's alright, though. I'm going to shake it off. Where'd she go? Oh, she went back that way.
What are your thoughts on Chris Pratt going to be Indiana Jones?
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, lady. Sorry.
I guess we're gonna. Oh.
Where was your...
I guess we're going to...
Please read my question. Where was the question?
Okay, Chris Pratt as Indiana Jones is a very good idea.
I
Chris
don't
Pratt's
see what your
fantastic.
question is.
See, and there's only a handful.
I know. I had to scroll up to go find it. They're
Okay.
They come in spurts, so sometimes I miss them.
She said they come in
Really?
spurts.
Shannon,
What?
will you do a
We fighting yet?
OTP night like 2BC with all your subs? That would be dope.
That's
And then
right,
each other
bitch.
what?
OTP on the
I don't know what
on the
this
puck.
means.
Was that for real?
Online tournament?
I
Is that
don't-
like an NHL 18 tournament?
I don't know what this means. I'm sorry.
It's probably NHL 18
Can you
related.
translate, please? And
It's probably
ask me
NHL
again?
18 related.
I don't know.
This guy's really mad, so I'm going to steal his car now.
I don't understand.
He wants to fight with me, so I'm just going to... Oh, that's it. It's on now, asshole. You're done. You're done. You
Love
punched me.
you, tackle from
You
behind.
punched me. You punched me. That's it. I'm going to kick you while you're dead. He's already dead,
Favorite
sweetie.
prospect in the upcoming draft besides Stalin?
Svechnikov. You know, if I kick a corpse long enough, the cops will come.
Oh, Shannon. Oh my goodness.
Here comes the ambulance, though. So I'm going to stop the
Shannon's
ambulance
angry
from
after
servicing to
tonight's
him.
loss.
There. I'm going to run this guy over. Okay, now wait.
OTP, online team play. Okay. NHL 18 drop in.
Look,
W
see?
subs?
I ran the guy over so the ambulance
No.
doesn't get him.
No. Oh, Shannon. Oh, goodness. Oh, Shannon.
I'm picking a fight with the ambulance now.
Yeah, see,
Using the car of the dead
Shannon's
guy.
just being cruel now. Yeah, this is.
Oh, they ran the dead guy over. Oh, that's awesome. Isn't that great? It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Douchebag.
Thoughts on Obi-Wan's spin-off movie coming in 2020.
Very excited. Very excited. I don't know if anything's going to happen in it or if it's just going to be depressed Obi-Wan talking to Qui-Gon, but it's going to be better than any of the prequels. And finally, Ewan McGregor gets to be Obi-Wan in a movie that's really good. That's the way I feel about it. Come on, guys. Come on, don't you have a whole city to save? Idiots. Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on.
I'll get you,
No, you won't.
asshole.
No, you won't. You won't get me.
Hey, Shannon,
Jackass.
next from Sheffield, England.
Oh, you're
New
gonna be
subject
sorry.
channels.
There, I stole an ambulance. Is that better?
No.
Does that make me your favorite yet?
Oh, Shannon.
I killed a paramedic first, though. So, and technically, it was in self-defense. Because I'd already killed a paramedic. So really, I didn't have a choice. You see, I was in a quandary, right?
Mrs. Have you played the story mode of this game?
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Somebody says this is getting hard to watch it. I'm not watching it anymore. No.
Why is it getting hard to watch?
No, it's no. Uh-uh.
It's fun.
No.
It's fun.
No. I no. No, no. I'm not.
Why?
It's very violent. No, I don't.
If I get away from the cops, I can drive around in an ambulance. That's the fun part.
Steal a jet from the army base?
No! No! You can, and it's instant death. You get five stars. You sneeze in the direction of 5 stars means everything is trying to kill you. Like the army comes out of nowhere and they want you to die.
Steal a jet.
That is absolute instant death. Now I'm gonna stay up
On
here.
The Dark Knight trilogy.
I didn't mind Batman Begins. I wasn't a huge fan of Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises was unintentionally funny.
Nope, no.
Bam! I got away. Look at that, sweetie. I got away. Oh, sweet.
You should try Eastside Hockey Manager on PC. It's amazing, in-depth game. I'm guessing where you can be a GM.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard it's a good game. I just haven't played it yet. There. Don't forget where I parked.
Yeah, there's a few people that want you to steal a jet. Yeah, there's a few. Okay. Shannon beating up and killing of people in the game is his way of showing his anger to YouTube corporate people.
It's just funny that I'm using a video that I know can't get monetized in order to make sure my channel stays monetized. That's why I picked a GTA 5 video rather than some fun little, like, Pikmin or Planet
It is so windy out there.
Little Big Planet. I could have played Little Big Planet, but I thought, no, I'm going to pick something violent that I can't monetize a video of me playing so that my channel stays monetized, because that's what makes sense. Oh, look, it's a guard.
You can steal a jet if you do a backflip and fly straight.
I can't fly straight. I can't fly at all. I am horrible flying a jet.
What do you know of British hockey?
I don't know enough. I don't. I promise that in the coming year, Yvonne and I have already talked it over. Odds are that I will be able to not have to worry about a job outside of YouTube as soon as this summer. And I will do a lot more research on a lot more stuff. Why are there already cops coming?
Will you watch any of the World Cup this summer?
I'm not intending on missing any of it. The Soccer World Cup is going to be awesome. Especially with the Italians not there, that's a major player that's not going to be there. That's huge. So I'm very excited about how this year's World Cup could go.
They really want you to go to the army base. What?
I can't fly a jet though. I would die so fast.
Fly straight up into the clouds? Or you fly into people? What? Try the army base, please. Fly the blimp into the army base and skydive onto the base and steal a jet.
Oh God.
Dear Lord.
That, you know what? We agree on that one, sweetie. That's a really horrible idea.
Online. Best people at flying a plane in GTA are real pilots. Okay. Super Bowl predictions?
Patriots, because it's always Patriots.
Yeah, they want you to fly a jet. There's a bunch of people talking about this flying a jet.
I usually, when I do races where it's a jet race, I give up. I stop the race because it's so horrible to me. Oh, seriously, how did he see me? He drove past me and didn't see me.
I'm Italian, it's devastating that Italy isn't there.
Well, it's devastating to Italy,
Yes.
but it's great for all the other countries that get a shot. And I think it's great. I'm pretty sure Sweden's in there. I'm very happy to see Sweden in there. It's going to mean that the whole traditional, hopefully the traditional teams aren't the favorites this year. And that includes Germany, even though I'm a huge fan of Germany. I think one of my happiest sports moments is when they whooped Brazil. It was one of the funniest things I ever saw. Because it was built up as the greatest matchup of the year. Haha, I got away.
Thoughts on Bouchard?
Bam. Which Bouchard?
Eugene?
Jeannie Bouchard? Jeannie Bouchard is the best looking woman who plays tennis, and she can't play tennis. So, those things are related. Just follow her on Instagram, you'll see it.
You should do a video on your favorite NHL commentators.
John Garrett would be on there. There'd end up being Canuck guys on there.
Get Yvonne to play. No, that's okay. I'm horrible.
And Yvonne doesn't like violence.
I don't at all. But I don't do the driving. I just crash a lot. I can't do video games where there's driving.
See, my driving isn't as bad as I've been making it look in this game.
My driving's horrible. I have trouble not hitting lampposts. Yeah. Do you have any weapons? What? There's weapons in this game too? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, weapons. Weapons. No.
Somebody says he pulled a Corey Crawford printing plate card that's a 1 of 1.
Well, that's a good card for you then. Ugh, no. Get there, off there. Get off there. And
He's on a PlayStation 4.
jump. Over. Roll. There you go. Okay, now this is a bad idea at this time of night because I think this is where there's a major problem to happen.
I enjoy. I'm not a big fan of video games for the most part. I used to, years ago, I used to play like sim type games,
Is that new?
but I don't really like mini games.
No, she likes pinball. Pac-Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to play games like that. I always feel like I'm wasting time playing video games.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Trying to say, is Sam wasting time?
Not at all.
Lady friend? I'm pretty sure this is an area where I can start fighting with people. I shouldn't do this when I don't have all the controls down. Yeah. Yeah, I can have a fight down here. This is like gang territory.
Iguana is spelled with a Y, not an I. It's French.
Yeah. Yeah. See the check mark? I've beat this before.
How
Check
long
mark means
should
I beat
you
this
wait
before.
before making a relationship official?
As long as you want. If people think it's too fast, who gives a damn? Who cares? We were engaged in a week. We just didn't tell anybody for months because we didn't want anybody to think, you're Russian, you guys are insane. They still thought that anyways, but
Yes.
if they'd known how quickly we were actually engaged,
Yes.
and that there was no actual, will you marry me and want me and any of that,
We did talk for quite a while and a lot before we actually got together, though.
oh, why are guys,
Oh, somebody's
oh,
recommending
oh,
Rocket League.
oh, oh no, oh no, security guard guys, stop shooting at me, stop shooting at me, my face is very vulnerable to bullets. I didn't know there was a security guy right there. I gotta drive into gangland territory. Oh no.
Thoughts on the Flames winning streak?
The Flames winning streak is fun. Oh crap, $7,000 bounty's been set on my head. I stole a mob boss's car, sweetie.
Oh, goodness.
I probably shouldn't have done that. You know what I should do? I should drive this into the ocean.
Oh, Shannon.
What? No, that works. Then I don't have to. Then I don't owe him any money.
Which NHL game do you like the best? I will have to say NHL 4.
NHL 2004, absolutely. That game was so much fun and so customizable.
Do you think hockey in Japan or China is going to be big in the future?
No, they've tried China for a long time,
No,
or
that's
Japan
so
for a long time.
nice. Oh, there you go. Matt got it right.
Yay, Matt!
How long do you think Bobby Roode will keep the franchise?
Until Dolph Ziggler comes back. This is so sad. So sad. I understand the burial of Jinder Mahal. I understand the burial completely because he was not over with your regular crowds. He was in Abbotsford. Abbotsford loved him, but your basic crowd, your WWE crowd, your white Southern crowd, they're not going to like Jinder Mahal. They're not going to want him as champ. But they buried him. They buried him last night again. And Bobby Roode's going to hold the title until they have some silly thing with Dolph Ziggler coming back. I don't believe for a second Dolph Ziggler's actually out of the company. Because it's too dramatic an exit. They don't allow guys to make a dramatic exit on their way out. Guys get jobbed out. You don't get dramatic exits anymore.
That moon is ridiculously large.
It's fantastic.
Somebody wants me to tell you that they love you.
Oh, okay. So the stream just got awkward, did it? Awesomeness.
No. Oh, somebody says, I noticed you are a Perfect Circle fan. I love them too. I saw them in Toronto a few months back. Any other rock and metal bands?
Slipknot, Tool, Marilyn Manson, Trivium, Rammstein, always with the Rammstein. Pussifer, they're not really metal though.
No.
But it's Maynard. If it's anything
Which is
Maynard,
awesome, yes.
we listen to all things Maynard.
Yes.
We're big Maynard fans.
Yes.
So if Pussifer goes on a tour, we're going to go to that one. We're going to, in less than a couple weeks here, we're going to be seeing, yeah, we're going to be seeing Hailstorm and Stone Sour.
That'll be fun.
And we're hoping to see Ministry in March.
Yes, that would be awesome.
So, and then of course there's hockey games and stuff too. But we're also going to WWE next month. So anybody wants to do a meetup, I'll be going to WWE next month. It's at Rogers. And I'm going to start looking at how to do the floor hockey tournament thing, because I never thought I would actually get my Patreon to where it is. So I have to be ready to do the whole floor hockey thing should it actually reach that level, which it could.
Who is someone the Jets could get to help their playoff run?
They need to find like a Matt Cullen, Ron Hainsey type. They just need just one depth guy up front, one depth guy on the blue line. And I really think they're kind of set. I think if you can find a guy who's played in Pittsburgh and played for Stanley Cup finalists or winners, guys who've been through that before, because Winnipeg doesn't have that experience in their roster right now, I think that would be to their benefit. But yeah, I think the Jets are in pretty good shape. I don't think they need very, very much.
Strip club. You can go to the strip club in the game?
Yeah, it's just
What?
weird.
That is
You
weird.
can get a lap dance too.
Like an actual
Well, I can pick up a prostitute and get oral sex too. Yeah, no, that's a real thing in this game.
Oh.
See why I say no to your kids playing it at all? It's not the gunplay.
Oh.
It's not the
wow.
running people off the roads. It's the fact that it is a very adult game.
Oh wow.
This really isn't made for kids.
Oh my goodness.
Kids play it because people are like, it's GTA, it's the same as the others. But it's not.
Oh goodness. Okay.
And you can rig car bombs and stuff like that, and you get into gang wars and
Oh goodness.
drug cartels. There's
Right.
drug cartels in it.
That's
Okay. Anything else you'd like to know, just let me know.
How long did it take you to get to 100 subscribers?
Oh, initially, it was funny. I had nothing. When I was just doing a personal vlog, nothing. There was nothing. And then, all of a sudden, I did my little rant about Toronto winning the draft lottery, and suddenly I had all kinds of subscribers. And I passed 100 pretty darn quick after that. It was maybe a couple of weeks.
It's 10:30 here right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so they were more 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. I should shut this down pretty quick then.
What are the chances you go to the Ducks versus Canucks game in Vancouver in March? I'm planning a trip up north. Want to go to that game. Tickets are cheap.
We could. I mean, we could go to that game, but I don't know. I would say probably... It really depends on my job. Because my job may schedule me for all kinds of crazy shifts, or may not schedule me for any.
What do you think about the Buchnevich scourging for glass from last year?
You're always going to have issues with AV when it comes to scratching guys. He's very in favor of the veterans he trusts rather than the rookies he doesn't. Once a rookie gains his trust, he's just as solid in the lineup as anybody else, but if he sees something in that rookie's game that he feels costs them, then he's not going to play him. And it's going to always be one of those things with him.
Play Fortnite? It's very popular.
See, but I don't play this because it's popular. I play this because it's fun.
What's a fair trade for Vanek and Branson?
Good Branson, anything right now. I would take back a fourth rounder and just laugh about it. That would be fine. Vanek, I think it'll probably be a second round pick. They might get a prospect out of it too, but it'll probably be a second round pick. Sorry, I understand you got a family and you're probably taking this stuff to them.
What's
Sorry,
the
lady.
most personal topic you've ever made a video about yourself on? Do you have a line?
I used to do... When I did the personal vlogs, I used to tell everything. I used to talk about how my day was, how I felt, if I was happy, sad, suicidal, what was going on with me, because nobody watched them. I would get a max of maybe 8 views. Nobody ever left a comment. Nobody ever said anything to me personally or privately. So, yeah, I could say whatever I wanted. And I found out too that as some people started realizing I was spilling my guts, so they would come to work and complain. And then I found out that I could spill my guts, but I had to wait 5 minutes first. As long as I waited past the 5-minute mark in a video to spill my guts, any of my casual nosy coworkers would already be gone. So I just blabbed for $5 about nothing, and then I'd spill my guts, and I had nothing to worry about. I would talk about who I was in love with, what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, and how much this sucked or that sucked, and this supervisor pissed me off or that one did, and it never got around work. It was hilarious. If I started my video mad, then yeah, then everything got around work and I ended up getting talked to. But yeah, I used to talk about pretty much everything. Fire hydrant. This city's so in trouble when it catches on fire. It's gonna all catch on fire.
Well, somebody wants to know what your current job is.
I work as a first aid attendant at TradeX, which is an exhibition.
Where they do a lot of the trade shows.
Really large exhibition center in Abbotsford. It's supposed to be the biggest in Canada. I guess I trust that. There's no reason to lie about that necessarily. Take that sign, being a sign.
Why
Yeah.
did you delete the draft reaction? That was my favorite video.
I deleted the draft reaction video because there were too many Leafs fans who were coming upon that video and saying, I thought you were cool, but I see this video now and I see the truth, and I'm just done. I'm gonna unsubscribe because you're a Canuck loser just like everybody else. And I'm like, man, that is so not how I feel anymore, but I'm done. So I deleted it. You know, it got a lot of views. Honestly, it made a lot of money, but it just wasn't worth the hassle of people looking at that video from a long time ago and deciding that's who I am right now. It just wasn't worth it to me. Where are you going? I just stole your vehicle. Come over here. Fire hydrant.
Are your personal blogs still on your channel?
No. For the most part, the channel that I have now is clean. My hockey channel, they'd be the very oldest. I've deleted most of them. It's just not worth the hassle for the most part. And even in the hockey ones, I would every now and then throw in personal stuff because it was kind of funny. I would talk about Katie every now and then in a hockey video, just because I thought it was funny to talk about her. Just because I thought it would be funny, like, if I ever get some kind of internet celebrity out of this, and people actually met her, and they're like, wait, you're that Katie? It would be so funny. That would be like the most hilarious thing ever.
Are you thinking about getting the Blackhawks 2009 throwback jersey?
Nah, it's too similar to other ones I have. It's just, at this point, I have so many jerseys. For me to get one, it has to be something different, something that really adds to my collection.
Somebody on here is talking about the Twitch.
What, using Twitch instead?
Yeah.
I've done the Twitch thing before, but I don't know. It's just different. And then, I've already got a money-making way of doing things here, and oh, he's got a gun. Remember, I told you they all have guns.
What are you driving?
Yeah, I stole a tractor. All tractor drivers have guns.
Rantanen or Draisaitl? Who has the higher ceiling? Rantanen gets a bump from an emerging Matt K.
McKinnon.
Well, Draisaitl is a lot better with McDavid, but they get split up versus Matt K / Grant.
Yeah, Ratnan.
But they say build on the back end and up the middle of the ice first, so does that make dry saddle more valuable?
You know, the disaster that is the Edmonton Oilers, I'm not sure how to fix it, but I think Draisaitl, I think he had a great year last year. I think it raised the expectation levels a little too high. And Ronson, on the other hand, had a half-decent rookie season. He's got no pressure in Colorado, comparatively speaking, with Edmonton. He's not expected to play with McJesus and be perfect. And I think Ronsonen's going to have an easier time getting to his ceiling and may end up being the better producer. You know, Draisaitl, I just feel for the guy. I do. There's a lot of Oilers right now I feel bad for them. Even though I'm not an Oilers fan and I, you know, kind of snicker when they get slaughtered, but still, the individual players, they're good players, and it's just been a really bad year for them.
I was able to get a good deal on a Ryan Kessler Team USA jerseys from Mountaintop Heritage because you mentioned them in the jersey Christmas video.
No problem. Yeah, I know that. I can get a Kessler jersey anytime I want. I can. Everywhere I look, I see Kessler jerseys on sale, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope.
Do you think Klingberg deserves to be in the Norris conversation? He's on pace for 75 points, and his offensive game is far beyond.
If he maintains it to the end of the year, he will get a nomination for that trophy. Do I think he'll win over a guy like, say, Doughty? No. But the Kings have started to slide, so maybe Doughty's not going to be the guy who gets the run. The problem is Brent Burns is getting a lot better, so Burns will be the one that probably gets a lot of talk too. It is really, really hard to win a Norris Trophy that first time. Klingberg has to prove himself likely over multiple seasons. This is his first where he's been this elite, and we'll see whether or not he can maintain it.
Do you secretly hope Barzal gets injured?
No. No, I never hope anybody gets injured. That's weird. Yeah, I don't even laugh when Kessler gets injured. It's just crap.
Is Morgan Riley finally a number one all-star D-man?
Riley's got to clean up in his own end first. He's got the offensive ability, but maybe because he's in Toronto, it's just those blue liners. I know everybody loves Babcock. I love Babcock myself. I think he's a great coach, but maybe there's just something in the way they're coaching defense in that city that's just not working, and they got to figure that out.
What is your reaction to Elias Pettersson not making the Swedish Olympic team?
Good. Being an 18-year-old kid and playing in the Olympics, that's a lot of pressure. I'd rather not see a Canucks prospect pushed into a tournament with men where he may not be physically capable of performing the way that he is right now in the Swedish league. It's a totally different setup than it would be in the Swedish league. I'd rather see him not play, to be honest. I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm interested to see Dahlin. Dahlin's going to be fun to watch, but I'm absolutely perfect with Pettersson not playing.
Ever thought about getting the retro 96 to 99 Tampa Bay Lightning Ultimate jersey?
I've thought about it, and I've looked it up, and it's about $400 if I want one. It's $350.
Holy moly.
Yeah, because it's hard to find. It's that blue one with the waves on the bottom. That looks really weird. It's blue, and it's got black and white and gray waves on the bottom of it.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's really strange. It's got lightning bolts on it.
If Corey Crawford didn't get vertigo, would he have won the best?
Oh, this is the Army base. See this? This will kill me if I look at it long enough.
Why?
Because I'm a citizen, I'm not allowed in an Army base.
They don't kill you if you go onto an army base.
This one does. This one I've accidentally driven up to the gate, and accidentally nudged the guy with the gun. Yeah, it's over.
Everybody's saying go for it. Go to the army base.
No, because it's death. It's automatic death. I'm not in Death Truck. I'm in Death Tractor.
Is Erik Karlsson out of his prime Then go back.
I'm not going back. It's not happening. I'm gonna be a free-range tractor.
Tractor, go at them.
Yeah, I'm driving a tractor.
Go,
Like,
get in there. They want you to go in there. What are you doing?
I'm driving a tractor. I'm enjoying the beach.
What? Why are there fires on the beach without people watching them? That's not safe.
They may have run off because they heard that some idiot with a tractor was driving towards the army base, and now he's coming towards them.
Yeah, they want you to go get the jet.
I'm not insane. I'm not insane.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the guts. I really don't have the guts.
Should Smith have gotten in the All-Star game instead of Fleury?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I understand why Fleury's in there. It's a great story, but I don't think he had enough starts. I don't think he played enough games at the time they announced the team to warrant putting him in the All-Star game ahead of Smith.
Do you think the Vancouver Canucks have a chance of getting Rasmus Dahlin?
Yep, they're one of the main teams that's going to be in the running. I tell you, Arizona wants him, though. If Arizona decides to trade Ekman-Larsson, and that's, again, rumbling out of there, Chayka, not saying he's trading him, of course, but if they decide to trade Ekman-Larsson, they're all in for Dahlin. Like, it's insane because I don't know what else Arizona has to give. I guess Domi, Berlini, Keller? I mean, are they just going to trade everybody every year? Is this where we're headed?
Somebody wants to know how long you're straight.
Not for much longer. Because I got other hockey stuff to talk about. But this is fun. This is soothing, driving a tractor around.
Nice throwbacks on eBay, but the only authentic ones are very expensive.
Yes.
At what price point cut your losses?
If a jersey is above $200, I don't even try to make the math. Because it doesn't. And it's not just price. It's not as much that I'm cheap. It's that when it's a $200 plus shirt, I panic at the sign of snag or a tear of any sort, or oh god, I spilled something on it. This thing was $200. Like, I if it's a $50 shirt, then I go, oh well, I paid $50 for it. It's got a few pulls in it, but in that case, it's a little more painful.
What do you expect from Ben points-wise in the next few seasons? He's 29 in July, plays physical style. Do you think his game will age well? He's on pace for 77 points this year.
He should. He's one of those guys who should be very useful as a two-way forward even as he gets older. No, stop falling. Just jump. Stop falling and jump. Look, he's tarded. Look at this. Why won't he just jump?
Maybe there's a bush in
Jump.
his way.
There isn't.
Maybe there
See,
is.
now you can't climb because you're an idiot. So.
Value of Ryan McDonald.
McDonough could get them a fortune. I think they'd be insane to trade him, though. I do. I think they'd be insane to trade him. It's as if the Army base doesn't want me to go up and get up there. Nope, they can't. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, get the hell.
Would Rasmus Dahlin be the final piece to complete the future Canucks?
I don't know if he'd be the final piece. I'd like to see one more elite player, but it sure would help.
Your character can run non-stop and survive crashes, but he can't climb a mountain.
No. Okay, so this is the military base right here. It is so pretty and so impressive.
Yvonne, it's well documented that you're not a fan of football. What are your thoughts on basketball? I don't like basketball either.
Look, I'm jumping near the fence, and look, I got 4 stars. The military is coming to get me.
Stars? What are you talking about?
In the upper right-hand corner, right over my head.
Oh.
Look at all those red circles. Look,
What are you talking about?
that's military. Everybody's trying to kill me. There's a helicopter over my head. 2 helicopters.
Because you're close by?
Yes, because I got close to the base.
That's right, they don't Well, somebody says run, somebody says go in.
No, I can't. You guys are insane.
Some are saying run.
Now, I've outrun the helicopter once in my life. It was the greatest moment ever. I don't see it happening here. Because I ran over a mountain. Oh, you can't run in water. Oh my god, he can't run.
You die.
And that's why I don't go. I was skipping.
But what
I was
happens when
skipping.
you die?
Nothing.
You came back
Then it's
to
done.
life. So
I know.
what's the point?
So, but see,
Why
because
does
then
it matter?
you can lose your weapons too, though.
Did you have weapons?
No, I'm just saying you can lose weapons in this game when you die.
But you weren't using weapons, so did it do anything? Did you just move?
but you see, if I was trying to see, if I got away and that was 4 stars, I get all those reputation points. Because I died, I don't.
A what?
Reputation points. My
It
rep.
was like gold stars,
See that up at
or-
the top? I'm a level 39.
Okay, and
So every time I get away, I get closer to being a level 40.
what's that do for you?
It gets me access to better weapons and better armor and better
okay.
everything. Look, I'm being all stealthy.
Those gold stars.
Look at this.
Are you gonna go fishing?
No, but I can't swim. It's too shallow to swim.
So you're jogging in the
Yeah,
water.
so I'm jogging in the water, in the mud. But it just makes it look like I'm moving so much faster this way.
You can't tell how many hours he's been watched right now because he's playing a game.
This is going to help, though.
Yes.
This is going to help a lot.
You need explosives? There's explosives?
I have explosives.
Oh dear lord.
I have explosives, I have machine guns, I have everything. How far did I have to go to get to the swimming part? There's no way I would have made it this far. There's no chance.
What?
What?
Somebody says Shannon can't speak French. English, please. We both can speak some French, but I'm not.
Ah, oui.
I don't see. I don't know what you're
Chant
talking about.
alouette, chante alouette.
No.
Alouette,
Don't be too late.
bonhomme, bonhomme, c'est tout jouet.
No, that's not. Yeah, I know the words to that.
Going into
What
the
it all
waves.
means. It's a disturbing song. I don't understand why it's a children's song.
What, bonhomme, bonhomme?
No. Alouette.
Oh, it's about dying.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's about taking a bird apart.
Oh, cool.
Don't you know what the words are?
I used to.
And
They taught us in
it's a
French
bird,
class
yeah.
way back.
And plumer in la tête, so you're taking off the head, you're taking off the wings, you take off.
Oh, so it's like after you've killed the
You're-
chicken.
You're taking apart the bird.
Okay.
It's a disturbing song. It's weird.
It's not disturbing if you've worked in a poultry plant, which I
Okay,
did.
there you go.
Well, you gotta take the feathers off. You don't want to
Most
eat the
Canadians
feathers.
at least speak a little bit of French.
Ah, oui, tu as raison.
In Canada, kids start speaking a second language. You have to start learning a second language in school at grade 4.
I had to start learning it at grade 1 because I grew up next to an army base.
Yes, but there are a lot of people that start earlier, or they go to French immersion. Well, I know we have a I don't, is it Punjabi immersion.
Yeah.
In Abbotsford, we have one.
Well, because we have a very large population of
Yes.
Punjabi-speaking people.
But most people take French, and you start in grade 4. Call Merriweather for a boat pickup? Can you make
But
a
I'm
boat
swimming.
while you're swimming?
Yeah.
I would think you'd sink.
Of course I can. Look,
I mean,
see?
if he can tread water. He's not treading water, though. He's just, like, floating. Maybe his head's
Yeah.
really buoyant.
See, I'll show you. Because they suggested it, so I'll do it.
French and Spanish
Merriweather
are
Security
British.
Consulting. How can I help? A vessel is en route to your location.
Should
Oh, a boat's coming.
Should LA trade D-Man for a forward?
I'm always skeptical about trading
Come on, get
defensemen. Okay, where do I want to go?
Hold on tight. We'll get going.
It's like a little party boat. Do you think Oli Levy is a bust?
Nope. He looked half decent
You're my
at the.
favorite kind of passenger. Silent.
What? What am I doing?
It gets a lot more fun at higher levels. I'm at 145 and there's a grenade launcher
Oh, there we go.
and miniguns. Why do you need a grenade launcher? I don't understand the point of this game.
The point is to have a grenade launcher.
I don't know. I
Got
don't
it.
understand the
I
whole
just
point
love
of
the
this game.
horizon. How flat it is.
Yes, you start second language in grade 4.
C.
It is required unless you're in special education.
Or in Quebec.
Well,
Ironically.
true enough.
Ironically.
Are you excited for Royal Rumble this year?
Yep.
Should Dallas go
You know how
after
to swim?
Hoffman, maybe trade Mathot and some prospects?
Should Dallas what?
Go after Hoffman, maybe trade Mathot and some prospects.
I don't know if Ottawa would deal with Dallas without getting Mathot back. But even then, I don't know if Dallas would want to get rid of Mathot, and then he hasn't been healthy either. Hoffman would give them scoring depth, but they'd have to give up something pretty massive to get him. I don't think he'd be worth whatever package Ottawa would want for Hoffman. So I'm alright with the Canucks because they have pieces they can give up. If Ottawa thinks they're close, if Ottawa thinks they're so close to being in contention, then, you know.
Deal a bus? Oh, goodness. In your videos, when you say you went to the States today, how far south do you come and how often do you make the trip?
We usually just go to Bellingham.
We usually go maximum an hour south.
There we go.
Sometimes not even that.
See, sweetie, look. See, look.
What?
I got a hammer, I got a golf club,
What?
unarmed. Knife, hammer.
Oh.
Or I can go over here. Look how many bullets I got. 676 there. I got 735 bullets for my sniper rifle.
Oh my goodness.
My assault rifle, heavy pistol. I got
Where are
23
you carrying these
23
things?
grenades.
Where are you carrying these?
717 bullets for my sawed-off shotgun. There's my sniper rifle.
Oh,
There,
okay.
I'll carry that.
There it is.
When you carry a sniper rifle, people tend to just kind of let you go wherever you want. I got a gas mask on too, just to keep them guessing.
Oh, that doesn't make you crazy.
See? And then I can just shoot at things or people.
I heard Vanek and Besser have been good together. Do you think the Canucks trade him or sign him for another year or more?
Yeah, Besser's not going anywhere. Besser, Horvat, Pedersen, probably Ulevy. This is your core of the Canucks at some point, and we'll find out whether or not that's good enough. But that's likely the core going forward, and then whatever they get in the draft this year will join that. And, of course, Thatcher Demko in net.
How many years do you think the Canucks are out to a contender cup winner?
They can get there in 3. Teams can get there relatively quickly. I mean, you know, everybody points at Vegas, but Vegas had the bonus of a really good pieces they could pick. I'm sure almost any GM in the NHL right now would love that opportunity. I would say 3 to 5 years before we're talking about the Canucks being relevant. And then 5-7 before we can say, yeah, a cup win. But I'm always hesitant to say Stanley Cup and Vancouver Canucks in the same sentence because it just sounds ridiculous. I'm back. Oh God. No. Now I've got a shotgun. What do you think would happen to me at the military base now? So I'm not going up to the military base. It's not happening. I'm just going to very quietly go and steal a car.
Any faith in Michael DiPietro?
Oh, of course. DiPietro should be fantastic. If he lives up to his potential. I was really happy when they drafted him. There is a draft video for that. I was very happy that he was drafted.
I have no idea how my character can carry almost 100,000 rounds of ammo. Yes, this counts for view time.
Yes, absolutely. This way I don't have to stress about any of it. And then we can go back to the fact that so many videos are getting demonetized on my regular channel. Just the regular stuff.
What do you think of the Toronto of the Foster Bruins? Is he a bust? And if so, what do you think happened to him? He was so good during the playoffs. Will he go to the AHL or get traded?
I don't see him as a bust, no. Vetrano's a very good player. I think that he'll figure it out. I don't know how he's going to figure it out, but I think with the way Boston's been playing, they've got an excellent record. There's no rush to fix him or trade him or do anything with him. I think he'll come out of it on his own. I still think he's got 20-goal potential. He's fast. He's smart. He's a very good young player. He just needs a break. Wait, what? Who's shooting at me?
Who are your top 5 left wings in the NHL right now? Right now, I say Ovi, Marchand, Ben, Paul, and Goudreau.
People are shooting at me. Why? No, you're staying with me, Val, because if I'm getting shot at...
Fucking idiot!
I'm getting away from here, because I'm near the army base. Yeah, as soon as I got away from the army base, I didn't have any stars anymore. I'm just going to drive as quickly as possible. See, hear that? Beating kids works wonders. The commercials are great on this game. See, listen. Hitting kids works wonders. Offer him a candy, then give him a butt of the gun to the face.
You didn't answer the left wing question.
For who?
I asked you who your favorite left wings. I forget. I don't know if I can find it.
Daniel Sedin. It would be Brad Marchand if he wasn't for his dirty play. See, and Marchand's been playing pretty clean lately, so I want to put Marchand back in the category. But last season, when I started talking about, Marchand's changed and things are getting better, he immediately committed like 2 or 3 really heinous plays right after. And I don't want to show any faith in him.
Shannon for president. Couple of reasons that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I was born in Kenya too. So I don't think I'm allowed.
No, he's playing GTA. Death Truck's the name of his truck that he killed or something.
Death Truck is the truck that rains death down upon the city. The city has earned it.
You're not driving it, though.
No, because Death Truck needed a rest. Death Truck needed a little bit of a break. Stop driving like pricks. See what you made me do?
Who are you talking to? You're not talking to me, are you?
No, I'm talking to the other pricks. How would you be driving like a prick? You're not driving.
Not right now. Okay, who are the 5 best in the left wing in the league, not who.
Oh,
like the most.
5 best. While I'm driving. You gotta have Ovechkin in there. Geez, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a series of videos on that again soon.
Do you want to see your garage? Didn't I already ask you about Eric Carlson? Is Eric Carlson out of your prime? I thought I already asked that.
Yeah, and I think he's getting there because of his knee, because of his foot. I think his foot does it.
How long do you think it'll take for Demko, Ulevy, and Pedersen to get to the NHL? Wait, didn't I ask that one too?
A car will be with you soon.
Demko or who? Pedersen?
Demko, Ulevy, and Pedersen.
I like all 3.
Asked how long to get to NHL level. You're like only listening to half of the question.
I like them all.
Where do you want to go?
Well, good for you, but how long do you think it'll take for them to get to NHL level?
Enjoy your journey.
How long? Pedersen will probably be next year. Ulevy will be next year. Demko's 2 years out. See, now the cab driver's driving, so I can just hang out.
Somebody wants you to play a mission?
I don't do well with missions. It's pressure, it's stress. I enjoy just driving around beating people up.
It's messed up.
Why?
It's weird.
The missions involve shooting people in the face too, though, sweetie.
That's awful. What kind of game is this? This is weird.
It's a Grand Theft Auto game. In Grand Theft Auto, I'm trying to remember, you guys will let me know. I think it was San Andreas that I played, and I got frustrated. I did the story mode at the start of it. I got frustrated because...
Okay, I'll stop, friend.
I got frustrated because one of the first missions was you had to go to a party and pull this guy's girlfriend out of there, but his girlfriend was like a stripper or a prostitute, or he was a pimp or something. So it was all swearing and yelling. Are they gonna move?
You're stuck in traffic.
I even
What in the world? What?
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know, I didn't say it.
I know you didn't. Have you ever been to New York?
Nope.
Went to a game somewhere. It moved. Gotta catch a game at MSG something. I had a layover in New York. Does that count?
No.
I didn't go out of the airport, but I
No.
was in New York for like 3 hours.
Doesn't count.
I saw it out of an airplane window. Tell the cab driver to take you to the military base.
No.
Take down the army, Shannon. If you press hurry, the cab driver goes nuts in driving.
I give up.
Relax. Sure thing. I'll get you there in double time.
Careful with the copyright music.
Oh, I don't. This isn't gonna end up being. This isn't gonna end up being monetized, anyways. I'm not concerned with monetization. My plan is, to use this to get my channel over 40,000, and then there's other little channels I want to help. There's one Scream Queen who's got a channel. She's got a lot of followers on Twitter. For whatever reason, it doesn't translate to views for her on YouTube. Her YouTube channel just kind of sits there. I've been a subscriber for a while, and she's only at 625 subscribers. But she's Canadian, and she makes her own horror movies. They're really messed up. They're those horror, torture kind of movies. I don't watch them, but I admire her ability. Yeah, but I admire her commitment to her craft. So, I don't have a problem with it, and I support her in trying to become a star in her own right. Her name's Jessica Cameron, but she's really angry about this. So I want to help her too, because there's no reason I get thousands of views for this kind of stuff, and for for talking about hockey. She's a good-looking blonde that sits in a bikini in a hot tub and hangs out with her friends and drinks shots, and she gets like 50 views for that. Something's wrong in the internet world, sweetheart. I know looks aren't everything, but you know, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, we'll throw you in a hot tub. See, and well, I'm just saying. She does need to start making her own videos, though.
No.
She does.
No.
I subscribed to her using this account today, and I recommend that people subscribe to her so that she can start making videos.
I'm not making videos.
Jersey fixing videos, just general clothes fixing videos, just stuff on how to keep your clothes, you know, from getting all, you know, guys, how your clothes end up getting crusty and you just throw them out. She can help you decrustify it.
No, you put it in the washer.
See?
That's how that works.
See, we're learning.
I know, it's a novel idea.
We're men and we're
Trying to
learning.
teach the boys. Why don't you live stream playing NHL 17?
Well, I would live stream NHL 18, but I wanted to drive Death Truck. Here's Death Truck. See, Death Truck needed a rest. He's kind of not looking very good right now.
Who will make the most deadline moves?
Arizona. Somehow it's going to be Arizona. Arizona will make a lot of moves. The Capitals might be very busy too. I think the Capitals are going to gear up for another run, and I think they'll add a couple of pieces. The East definitely looks wide open this year. Pittsburgh's not dominant yet, and I think Washington could definitely gear up and maybe go on a run. And maybe New Jersey if they feel like they've got a shot at it. And the Islanders may make panic moves to try to keep Tavares in the fold. They may feel like we have to do something. We can't just fizzle out and miss the playoffs or go out in the first round. We have to do something this year, and they may go for it. They may pick up some rentals and mortgage some future assets for some older guys, and really go for it. Really try to put together a solid Stanley Cup contention type team.
You two should come to Dallas to watch the Stars play the Canucks or Bruins later this season. You get cheap tickets.
I would have no problem with going to Dallas. None.
Would you guys ever come to Hawaii?
Oh yeah. How do I put this? I don't want an alert that there's a missile inbound while I'm there. The alert system that the States has is terrifying. We were in Washington State when an Amber Alert went out.
Yes, we were in Washington once.
And it was
in Oregon.
Just startling.
Remember for the eclipse, our phones kept going off. Everybody's phones kept going off.
That noise is awful.
It's so weird.
It is so jarring and awful. In Canada, you don't get it.
Yeah.
But in the States, that warning noise. And I know it's not Hawaii's fault. Absolutely not Hawaii's fault. But just that's just
nightmares.
Terrifying. That's
nightmares.
That's nightmare-inducing, and
I would have nightmares for a very long time after that.
Yeah, that's because that's the ultimate. That's just you're done, and that's not cool.
Yeah, he says I was freaking out when it got sent to me.
Oh,
I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine at all, and just that's the ultimate. That's just awful. I don't know how else to put it. It's just awful.
Hawaii's okay as long as you are near a man over to the sewer. Yeah.
I told you that was smart.
I know you did.
That is very smart.
Very smart.
When I saw the guy with his kids, I was like, you know what? That's really smart.
What to do. I would probably just grab my kiddos, curl in a ball, and cry. I'm pretty sure that would be my reaction. What's the channel called for the short horror movies?
Inside My Indie Life. And Jessica Cameron's face is on there, and like I said, she has 625 subscribers. She needs 375 to get to 1,000, and then it's the 4,000 hours that I think is probably going to trip her up. And she swears a lot in her videos, which could demonetize certain videos, but as far as I know, that's never been a problem for her, probably because she's so low on the hit counts. But she makes a couple of bucks here and there. She says, you know, I make 20 bucks here and 20 bucks there, and, you know, I'm happy with it, and they're taking that away from me. Because she is an actress, and she doesn't need the channel for money. She doesn't do it for a job. It's a hobby, but they're kind of sucking the fun out of it for her. So there you go. Alright, I'm going to shut her down there. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. I'm going to do this again with this channel, definitely. Poor guy. Poor truck. Yes.
We have 5 downvotes. People are liking this live stream.
This is just... Well, no, I mean, there's still trolls, too.
Well,
so.
I think at first you were getting a lot of people that were coming in that didn't know who you were, and it was like, oh, he's playing GTA live stream or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
so I
yeah.
think they were very happy. Oh, wait, no.
I'm sorry. I apologize to those people who thumbs down.
No, I think they left early on, because then you got to your people that know who you are.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to get this channel to grow to a lot, only because, you know, I don't consider this to be a how do I put this? You ran into me. I'm on this side of the road, you moron. Don't you push me. Don't you push me.
I'll give you a jersey if you go to the army base. No, he doesn't have an Xbox.
X-butt. No, I don't have an X-butt.
Oh, we want a bedtime story. Oh, it's late already. It's 11 o'clock.
I know, you need to go to bed, sweetie. It's past your bedtime.
To go to bed.
She has an earlier bedtime than I do a lot. It's funny.
It's because kids. Somebody has to wake up for them. Otherwise, they cause problems.
But even on weekends when they're not here, you go to bed before I do.
Because I get tired. Because during the week I go to bed.
Yep. I'm the man. Boom. Oh, she's dead.
Do you want me to play NHL 18 again?
I will. Just, it wasn't something I was going to do tonight necessarily, but I'm going to.
Somebody's asking really quick. Explain. Okay, so there's 2 different comments. I'm not a YouTuber, but how does it work in terms of subscribers / making money? Can you explain how much money you make off of views compared to likes? So I think they're wanting to know how this whole thing works.
Alright, so people like your video. YouTube's algorithm looks at it and goes, this video is very popular, we shall promote it, because due to the fact that people vote it up more than they vote it down, it should generate its own buzz, and we will therefore make money on it. The money is purely made based on advertising. Advertising is your money. But the amount of subscribers shows your amount of reach. Your amount of reach tells YouTube how valuable you are. On FameBit and Grapevine, which are 2 YouTube-related services for sponsorships, your sponsorship offer is directly related to how many subscribers you have. So they say, your offer is worth X amount of dollars, and that amount goes up based on the number of subscribers you have. Because they say your reach is this. So YouTube looks at your reach. So they're looking at these channels and saying, well, they just don't have the reach. It's just not worth it for us. We're not going to bother to continue to check their videos. We need to devote all of our time to the ones that are actually making the money, that are actually, you know, helping us out, and we're making the money too. And, you know, it's frustrating, because what they're doing is they're saying that, okay, you just started your channel. You're not generating likes or views because nobody knows it's out there. You're getting basically your mom, your dad, sister, couple of buddies from high school, you're not getting the views. Well, now they won't promote your videos so it can get the views. That's where the problem is. That's where I'm frustrated for other small channels, because it could easily happen to me. And I understand it's just monetization. It's not. If they don't take the videos down, they still have other assets available to you, but they're making it so monetization is damn near impossible to get to.
Okay, so somebody asked, so how much earning potential is there, like based on where you're at now, without being too specific?
There's enough earning potential with where I'm at on my main channel right now that if it continues to grow at its current rate, January forgotten. January's just this awful month. I'm making less money in January than I did in November or December, and it's flirting with being below October numbers. Like it's low. But if the growth continues as it has, I should be able to work just on YouTube and make YouTube money by June and not really have to worry about it. Again, this is barring another adpocalypse, barring some other change to the way they do the program, and you are their employee, meaning when they change something on the service, they change it on the service. That's their right. They have every right to do it.
So somebody's asking how much you make off of each 1,000 views, but it doesn't quite work out.
It depends on the video.
Come on!
It absolutely depends on the video. Some videos, I may get. There was a video I did, 2 weeks ago I think, where I got 7,000 views, and I thought,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
you got that one.
I've made good money on this, and then I looked and I made like $5, and I was like, wow, that's a lot less than I thought.
Wasn't that one that we figured that you probably got a bunch of people that viewed it that weren't subscribers?
And that's the trick. If find out what your subscribers want. Your subscribers are the ones that watch the ads, and do videos for them. It's part of the reason why I come up with that Patreon $6 tier level, so that if a $6 subscriber asks for a video, they get it, because that shows me what the subscribers want. And it'll probably force me to do videos that I may not necessarily think of. I probably wouldn't do on my own, but they may be very profitable. I'm usually surprised at the end of the month when I look over my videos to see which ones made the most money. But you don't find out within a couple of days. You usually find out within 3.
I try to watch every ad, but the past few weeks I keep getting 5-minute ads. Those are the ones I have to skip. I got one the other day that was an hour and a half.
I think now,
It was just one of those,
if
holy crap,
if somebody
it's
wants
so
to correct me, either in the comments below this video when it posts, or if anybody watches this long, or if somebody wants to correct me in the chat, I think you only have to watch 30 seconds of that video, like that commercial, and then you can skip it. As long as you watch 30 seconds of it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's the problem. But I've heard that with the longer ones, as long as you watch 30 seconds,
Yeah, I got one that was an
it
hour
goes.
and a half.
And I don't mind people skipping
I
those.
actually took a screenshot because it was so ridiculous.
No.
But I looked at it for a while thinking, is this seriously a whole movie? Because
Yep.
holy crap,
And remember,
the video's only 15
depending on how the ad is working and how ad revenues are paid out, I only get a penny.
Yeah.
So people sit through all of that,
Penny
and it
per
adds up
commercial.
to a penny, approximately. And I don't know how it's working this month. It may not even be that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But I know in December I did a video as a test. I made a video for Katie. I put an ad on it. She watched the ad, and I saw that I made a penny on that video. I went, all right, so I made a penny, which is more than I ever made talking to her. That's not true. I was working while I was talking to her. But she never gave me a cent. Now she gave me a cent. So there you go. But I still wasn't worth 2 cents. See, I can still say I wasn't worth 2 cents to her.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, but yeah, that's that's basically how it works.
Somebody says I'm an upcoming NHL goalie. I play major midget right now and plan to play WHL next year. Where?
Oh, fun. he wouldn't know for what team yet then? Because they haven't done the draft yet. Yeah, that'd be later on. Although I know with going into juniors and all that, it's a little different too.
Well, they're still asking lots of questions. No, he does make a lump sum. He gets paid per month, but he can see on his page how much he earned for each video.
So
how much each video made him.
Yeah. So when I see my revenues just nosedive, and I've done a lot of videos, I look to see which video is really underperforming. That's why, like, people ask me, they go, why didn't you keep the Hall of Fame going? Why did you stop this series or that series? It's because they really underperform. I'm gonna do more Hall of Fame videos at some point, but they just don't perform. There's no performance there for the amount of work I put into them. And if they don't perform, it just tells me the popularity isn't there.
Oh, somebody's asking about a podcast.
Yeah, I need to do one tomorrow.
No, he's not employed by YouTube.
Well, no. I'm not employed by YouTube, and yet there is an employer-employee type relationship there.
You are self-employed, but
Yes.
you're using their service.
Yes. It's sort of like if you went into a superstore and you just took over an aisle.
Okay.
Well, you're not an employee. You're just selling your wares in that aisle.
You should
And they're
have
saying
a
it's
Hall of
okay.
Fame wall or something with the players' picks.
Oh, we need
Where
more
in the
walls.
world would we have?
We need more walls. We were talking today about all this awesome stuff I got and how, man, it would be great if we had a bigger living room. Or another living room. Or 3 living rooms. Something, because
we have a small house for 5 people.
we do. We need a bigger house, but we're in a very expensive part of the country.
Hockey set is half of our living room, so...
Yeah, I can't encroach further, and I can't expand the set because that would just be really obnoxious of me to do that. The kids are already being pretty darn cool about losing half the living room.
Hockey Guy YouTube mansion coming soon.
No. I have no designs on being rich. Just if I got money to pay bills and we've got money to eat out once in a while, I'm happy. I'm not, none of this ever went to my head. It never will, because
Can you do more finalists and bests of every franchise?
Yeah, but again, that first finalist video, it hit with a clunk. I did the video on the Minnesota North Stars, and it just clunked. It made, I think, $4, and that was the one that we shot out in Port Coquitlam with the Port Man in the background.
What about it?
It clunked. It made like $4.
Oh.
So we drove out to
That's great. I
Coquitlam,
remember that, yeah.
and we shot that video, and
Yeah,
it just died. It just didn't make any money. It didn't justify even the cost of the gas to drive out there. It was just frustrating.
That's my goal in life, to have a job that doesn't make me want to kill myself.
Well, when you're waking up in the middle of the night and you see that all your videos have been demonetized, even though you haven't broken terms of service, you haven't done anything wrong. It's like I've said, it's like going into your work, your regular job. Your paycheck's supposed to be, let's say you make $1,500 in a paycheck. I'm supposed to make $1,500. You look at your paycheck and you go, I made $1,200. You go to your boss and go, so I'm down $300. What happened? And he goes, well, yeah, we deemed that some of your work doesn't qualify for pay. You violated some terms of service. So then you go through HR, you appeal it, and HR goes, yeah, actually, you didn't violate terms of service. We looked at the cameras. You're good. Can I have my money back? Oh, no, there's no money there. That's what YouTube's told me. I've said, well, when I lose money this way, is there any way to get revenues? And they said there's no revenues to give you. So it is very frustrating, the whole demonetization thing. And now they're talking about making it so that a human will review your video before it can actually be monetized soon.
Absolutely insane, because We've seen.
Which-
When we went to that YouTube thing, they were talking about how many videos
Oh.
are uploaded a day or how many minutes. It was something just asinine.
If they go to a human having to evaluate it before it gets monetized, that would be fine. If I wasn't doing time-sensitive videos, I need to make sure that I'm talking about trades.
Crazy.
I need to make sure I'm talking about all of these things when they happen. I can't do it and then send it to Billy and then wait 4 hours for Billy to tell me it's okay, and then I'm allowed to monetize it. Because either I go live when it's not monetized and I lose 4 hours worth of views, or I don't go live for 4 hours and every other hockey channel scoops me. So by the time I post it, people are like, well, yeah, this guy posted that hours ago. Why are you always posting late?
So when you first sign up on YouTube, does it show monetization anywhere? Or do you just randomly start getting deposits when you hit a certain threshold?
Nope. You have to apply for monetization. You have to have an AdSense account set up. Google AdSense. You have to pair your AdSense account to your YouTube channel. At that point, they then say, all right, at a $100 threshold, you get paid. That's the bare minimum, $100. Anything below $100, you don't get paid. The money rolls over from one month to the next. And my first month, I didn't get paid when I was on AdSense. My second month, I got paid the combination of month 1 and month 2.
Oh, my computer just told me that you're live. Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah, that's always handy too. It's good notification system they got going on there. But at that point, you're good, and then you've got all the analytics. And then what happens is your analytics will show you where your money is, and then it drains into your AdSense account at the first of the month. And your AdSense account will show the balance starting at about the 11th of the month. So I see the money I made in December, and I'm happy. I don't get it until the 25th of the month. So I don't get paid for what I did in December until the end of January. So this horrible month I'm having money-wise in January, I'm not going to feel until February, which is good, kind of, but it would have been nice to have already had the December money. But it is what I signed up for, and I can only complain so much, and at that point I have to stop.
Somebody wants to know if you went to university.
No, I didn't have the money for university. I wanted to. I wanted to go. I wanted to get into broadcast journalism. I was told not to by local journalists and broadcasters. I was told that broadcasting was going the way of the dodo. DJs were going to be gone soon. All stations were going to be automated. I was told that the print media was dying already when I was in high school. There was no point getting into that. And if I got into either media business, that it's so cutthroat and it's so mean that I was too nice to survive. That I wasn't willing to stab people in the back, and for that reason I would never survive in broadcast journalism. So I just didn't bother. I wasn't going to go to university just to get a degree in whittling, just so I could say I went to university. I'm a pretty good whittler. I'm sure they do. Probably a masters of
I have a degree. I did go to university. I have a bachelor's.
I know you did. Because you knew a lot of bachelors at the time. So you got a bachelor's
great,
degree.
because I'm a girl.
Yes.
What is your goal, subscriber-wise, for the Hockey Guy channel? Where do you want to take it?
I'm aiming for 50,000 by the end of this year, 2018. I know that's reachable. And then my eventual goal is I see hockey-related channels that have over 100,000 subscribers. Why can't I get there? It's a matter of I have to start shooting in different areas of the province. I have to start working on my thumbnails, which with the Murray Jari video tonight, I'm starting to get back into the brushes and starting to get back into blending and starting to get back into that with Photoshop. And they'll get more intricate as time goes on. People are complaining about the thumbnails. Like, well, I haven't touched Photoshop in decades. Like, it feels like decades. So just give me a break. Like, let me get used to it again. And, but yeah, that one I'm hoping hits big numbers. This one I want to become relatively decent, and, you know, I'd like it to be for both male and female. That's, you know, part of the reason why Yvonne's involved, and it's also fun to have Yvonne involved.
Some of these quotes, you guys remember, I correct it as I'm speaking, but
Good
Hockey
voice from the
Guy
hood.
is more smarter and analytical. Anyways, somebody was saying that you need to replace whatever hockey analyst or something. You know, are you allowed to show clips and talk about what's happening?
In hockey? No. I don't show any clip of anything. Part of the reason I'm changing my thumbnails is I want to make sure the image I'm using won't trip any future modification that gets made by YouTube. Look, they can flag audio. It's only a matter of time before they start flagging everything. Where they're like, oh, this is a picture you took at a hockey game, but we can tell it's an NHL game, so sorry, this can't be your thumbnail, and no to monetization. Oh wait, look at the look. You used yourself in that picture, but you're wearing a jersey, and we can recognize the logo, and you didn't get the NHL's permission to use that logo. Like, I'm waiting for it, because we're going to get to that point, I think.
Take Caprio's job, that guy drives me insane.
You know what? You could have a good segment where Kiprios and I are debating, where we are debating the topic of the day, and we would not disagree as much as people would expect, but I would hold my ground with Kiprios. I would let him know where I thought he was wrong, and there are times where I think he's just dead wrong.
Much longer on the stream. I have college tomorrow, and it's 1:30 a.m.
All right, I'm going to shut her down pretty much now. I was going to shut her down earlier, but people kept asking questions. Any further questions, leave them in the comment section when this posts to the channel. Thank you for all your support. Like and subscribe buttons are your friends on this channel as much as on the other channel. And thanks for all the love. It's appreciated and returned. You guys are awesome. I'll talk to you later. Get off there. Do a screenshot.